Morning friends, welcome back to Bush Rats. We're on an expedition today. I've got me buddy Jay. Jay, say good day.
Hello.
And one worm Tony. Say good day, Tone.
G'day, Tone.
And today we're just cruising the banks. We've got some bobbers, bucket of worms, and we're just going to kick it old school today with just the GoPro, kind of like the olden days. And we are just cruising around now, looking for somewhere to get a line out. Conditions are looking pretty good. Check that out. But enough piss farting around, let's get a worm out. Fish on, boys. First one of the day. Fish on. Whoa. Another fat little bit over a shuckers one there, Tone. Tone's on here.
Fish on. Come down Levi's way.
How hooked the dog.
Don't know where he's got. No, he's got it in his gullet. So we're one fish up. Hey! Good times out here. Bobbing with Bob.
Jay is on.
Yeah, it took me time, mate, but I finally managed to entice one. There we go. Not real big, but about the shucker size, mate, I reckon. On the board.
Bobber was down.
Turned around, lost my teeth. Turned around to talk to Jay Robbo and I was down. And then when I got to it, it wasn't down.
Halfway through lunch, Tony's on here. First fish in the last, what, hour or so?
Tony here. Little fish on the chew while we were having a chew. Sat down to enjoy some sausages and whatnot. And the fish are getting hungry too, so that's a good sign. See if we can't get a few more. Fish on!
Fish on, Tone.
Big boy! Oh, he's fighting! Well done, young lady.
Just another classic bit over the shuckers. Nice pan size one, mate.
Ah, a little fatty.
And a nice bit of colours on the dude, huh?
Oh, actually, yeah. Nice red fins on it.
We're on again, mate.
Big boys, big toys.
Don't know if it's a big one. Oh, about the same. Oh, a little bit bigger maybe. Jay, as always, mate, been a time.
Beautiful, mate. Thank you for the fishing expedition.
Thanks, guys.
G'day friends, and welcome back to Young Lee's Kitchen. As you're just saying, we caught a few reddies, and now it's time for a catch and cook. So we can cook these bad boys up. So the next day I've got them all filleted up. The boys are gone home, I think Jay's at work. And we're gonna get out here and cook up some lunch. So we're down by the river. Just chucked some worms out. I've never actually caught a fish in this little stretch, so thought we'd give it a go while we're out here. Well, let's go through everything you're going to need. So today we're going to be making some fish fritters. Some little fritter bowls, kind of like a fish cake. It's a nice simple one, something that you can do out camping with minimal gear. So all we need today is one pan. We're going to do the whole lot in that. And all the ingredients you're going to need, let's go through them now. So first thing obviously, a bit of fish. Fresh caught redfin, any fish will do. Next up, some spuds. I've gone with the pink ones because that was what was in the cupboard at home. Any of these will do. Oh, fuck, drop the onion. An onion, finely diced, cut him up in a minute. A couple of eggs. These ones are homegrown, fresh out of the chook's butt. Doesn't get any fresher than that, so we've got some fresh eggs, some fresh fish. Also picked some fresh herbs here. Bit of parsley, bit of thyme, fresh out of the garden, harvested on the ranch. You need a little bit of flour to bind it all together with your eggs. Breadcrumbs to make it crunchy. And whatever your favourite seasoning is. So I've gone with a bit of garlic, salt, and a bit of Cajun seasoning I'm going to pop in there. As well as a bit of pepper. Everything you're going to need to cook it with as well. Like I said, you need one pan. I've got some canola oil here that we're going to shallow fry the fritters in. Little bag of lettuce here, homegrown from the patch, freshly picked. So we're just trying to keep it nice and minimal and some nice fresh produce. First thing we're going to do, fillet your fish, which I've already done. And we are going to cook these up on the fire and then let them rest, get nice and cool while we prep up the other stuff. So let's get this pan on, them coals, and get this fish in the pan. Your trusty little green chair. We're going to pop the pan straight on the heat. So this shouldn't take too long. We're just going to sear them either side. Try not to cook them the whole way through because they're going to be cooked again as a fritter. So I'm just going to bomb a little bit of the oil in there, just a smidge. Get a little bit of heat into that pan. And bomb the fish in. Fish is in. It's only going to take about a couple of minutes either side if your pan's nice and hot. You do not want to overcook these. You don't want to make your fritters too dry. Give them a bit of a shimmy. Now, once you've got a nice little bit of colouring on them, don't worry about if they've fallen apart too much. It's going to get all pulled apart. Pop them aside to cool. Scrape up all your flakes as well, that's the good stuff. We'll pop them aside to cool and we'll get the other ingredients prepped up. Fish aside, give your pan a bit of a scrape, a bit of a clean. Don't get too carried away because we're going to use it again in a minute. Well, the next thing we need to do is get all the other ingredients ready. So we're going to grate up some potato, dice up some onion, and mix it all together into a nice batter sort of paste. You'll see, you'll see. Right, so depending on how many people you're trying to feed, I'm feeding myself, so I've gone with half an onion. Next up, let's grate up some spuds. So I've just got myself a little fine grater here. The finer and the longer bits of potato you can get, you can use zucchini on this as well. But the quicker she's going to cook, and the longer they are, the more it's going to sort of bind together and hold your fish fritters together. So I've gone with one spud, that should be plenty for me. You want to get yourself some nice paper towel, pop your potato shavings into the paper towel, and you want to wring all the juices out of it. Because no one wants a sloppy fritter. There we go. Nice shaved potato into the bowl. Right, now the fish has cooled down a little bit, you're going to want to break some of that up into the bowl. Get those nice flakes happening. Probably won't use all this fish. So I'm just trying to make a couple fritters to show you guys how it's done. If we fuck it up, we can do a take two, so break your fish up. So I've got about 2 good redfin worth in here, about 4 fillets. As you can see, that's quite dry and all falling apart, so that's not going to make much of a fritter. So we're going to bomb 1 egg in, a little bit of breadcrumbs, about that much, and a little bit of plain flour. Just doing this by eye, we may have to add a bit more here and there, about there. As far as herbs go, I've got some parsley and a bit of thyme, so I'm just going to shred me thyme into there. And I'm going to use about that much parsley and just finely chop that up. Pop your parsley into the bowl. Sprinkle some Cajun spice in there. About that much, give it a bit of a kick, and some garlic salt. Love this stuff. And last but not least, a bit of pepper. A bit of ground black pepper, light me pepper, get heavy on it. We're just going to get in there with our hands now, mix it all together. We've got it all mixed together, so we're just going to get a little bowl here, scrunch it up, just sort of see how that holds itself together. Not too well. So we're going to bomb another egg in to bind it all together. And I may go a little bit more flour as well. Is that for a sound, eh? Alright, so that's much better. That's all sort of clagging together as like a bit of a ball, bit of a batter. Switch to a fork now. Haven't heard me bells go off yet, so I don't think there's too many fish in this river. What we want, you can use a spoon. I forgot a spoon, so all I've got is a fork. I'm thinking we're going to make fritter bowls. I think that just sounds a bit nicer. Nice clag together. We'll find out when we put it in the pan. So nothing left to do but to fry them up. We'll put a pan on, let that heat up, make sure the fire is still going. It's looking alright. Get some oil in. It's got about that much oil in your pan. Yeah, that much. Yeah, that much. So once your pan is nice and hot, what we're going to do is make some little fritter balls. Should be able to get 5 or 6 out of here. I'm going to use my hands. Just make some little bite-sized pieces. About yay. Going in. 1 fritter ball. Give them a good squish together, you don't want them coming apart halfway through. 2 fritter balls. 3 fritter balls. 4 fritter balls. 5. And 1 last one. Right, now these aren't going to take too long, so just keep an eye on them. You don't want them going black. They've been in for about 2 minutes, giving them a bit of a flip. Just keep moving them around, trying to get a nice even consistency on that brown on them. These should be ready in about 2 or 3 minutes, I reckon. Get yourself a nice bit of paper towel on a plate so you can drain that oil off of them. I'll finish these up and I'll see you in a second with a bit of B-roll. Buddy just here trying to get some B-roll. My fucking bells are going off. Oh, we're onto something. How's that for timing? Couldn't have made some worse timing there, buddy. Right, let's deal with him and then back to some fish fritters. You're lucky you're not with your mates. There we have it, guys. Fish fritter bowls. All happening, just caught a redfin as well. Have to deal with him a little bit. Don't want me fritter bowls to go cold. Just you be quiet, you. Now the only thing that I've probably forgotten is some sort of dipping sauce, but I feel like an aioli would be nice. Tomato sauce, anything, but give them a go. They're nice and crispy. Calm down, mate, you're going to end up with your friends. Nice bit of Cajun to that. Whew. Get out of this smoke. Plenty of garlic. Nice bit of Cajun. Nice and crispy. Looks like a little chicken nugget, but little fish nugget. Even a little mayonnaise or a tartare sauce or something would be nice. Oh. Little flakes of fish, got your parsley. I've got to go deal with this redfin. This is pretty good actually. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look crispy as. Right. There we have it, guys. Fish from the river to the pan to the mouth. Doesn't get any fresher than that. Thanks for checking this one out. If you like Catch and Cooks, we've got a few more on the channel, so check them out as well if you're a new subscriber. Old subscribers, thanks for watching. Got a kick out of it, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down, give us a like, give us a subscribe, whatever you're feeling. Let's come up to Christmas now. We've got some new merch coming in about 2 weeks, so keep your eye out for that if you want to get something for yourself or for your partner or something for Christmas. One more run of shirts. Marron season coming up. All the good stuff, but I'm going to kick back, enjoy my fish bowls. I'm going to go deal with this bloke over here, and we'll see you next time out on the tracks. Yo. Today, buddy, I just had some redfin. You can go back.